In a realm where geometric shapes reigned supreme, a prophecy of extraordinary significance cast a long, ominous shadow over their once harmonious existence. This foretelling spoke of a future where irregular and deformed variations of their kind would emerge, forever altering the course of their world. The harmony that once defined their world was threatened by the arrogance and narrow-mindedness of those closest to them, those they regarded as family. At the center of this tumultuous tale was Dodela, the revered protector of all geometric forms, an embodiment of wisdom and compassion in the realm where geometry reigned supreme.
My dear children, it is time for us to come together for a purpose greater than ourselves.
Mother, what is this purpose you speak of?
You each possess a unique power derived from your own geometric nature, a gift meant for the betterment of our realm.
But Mother, why? Isn't that impossible?
Nothing is impossible when we embrace our differences and work together. We can be a shining example to all geometric forms, showing them the strength of unity and diversity. I shall give each of you a radiant orb, a vessel for your power. The reason why I am telling you this is because my time in this realm is drawing to a close.
But Mother, you've always been here for us.
I will always be with you, my dears, in different forms. When the time comes, you shall use these orbs to protect and take over the realm, guiding it towards a future of greater good. However, my children, these orbs symbolize the unity of our diverse shapes. You must use this power wisely and with compassion.
Thank you, Mother. We'll make you proud.
We will carry your wisdom and love with us.
Thank you, Mother. We'll make you proud.
Dodela extends her facets, each one containing a radiant orb. She hands them to her children, who take them with reverence. The Dodelings clasp their orbs, their powers resonating within them, casting a warm, harmonious glow in the chamber. The children, with orbs in hand, exit the palace. Some of them are ready to embark on their mission to use their unique powers for the greater good of their geometric world, while the others have a different plan in mind.
I cannot stand this game of fools anymore. Our own mother approaching her end? That's nonsense. More so, these stupid orbs that will provide us powers. Are you serious?
What are you babbling about, Hexius? Can't you see? These orbs will grant us powers. Powers! What is there to be ungrateful for?
Oh, Wepalya. Always the controlling but incredibly foolish she. Can't you see? It is efficient if it's only us of her 8 children who receive this gift, but that abomination Henry's received them too. Isn't mother being a little bit too nice to give a brat chance? Even Decimus hated him and never forgave him ever since their little misunderstanding because of his horrible shape.
Hexius, Hypalia, that's enough. We should be grateful Mother had given us those beautiful gifts. These are token for peace, not a trigger mechanism for war. Let us go our separate ways before this can escalate further.
Just as the siblings prepared to go their separate ways, a servant of the palace who took the form of a circle came running after them.
Royal Highnesses, I sincerely apologize, but Queen Dodela just gave out a new order.
What are you talking about?
In regards to her condition, she declares for her children to stay with her until her last breath.
What?
My dear children, as my time in this realm draws to a close, I wish for us to spend these last moments together in harmony and love.
The Dodelings exchanged solemn glances, each recognizing the importance of their mother's wish. Days went by at the Geometria Palace, with the siblings seemingly getting along, at least in front of their mother's innocent eyes. It was always the 8 siblings against the deformed Henderis, but it did not always stay that way.
You really are reliable, Octavia. Thank you for doing this for me.
Of course, Mother. Anything for you.
As new information unfolds, Trialia always felt the need to share what she learned with others. There was no problem with that. The only problem was how her listeners took in the information they learned.
What has gotten into you?
Octavia, she...
So that's how we play now, huh? I thought it's 8 against Henderis, but now even Octavia, I should know that Octagon is up to something. Don't worry, Trialia, there will probably be more traitors inside this family. It's a good thing you and I are not one of them.
So true. I am nothing but honest.
You are, Tria, that you are. But we need to do something about traitors, right?
Day by day, Hexius's reign of terror continued. Using Trialia's honest and blurting nature, Hexius began to terrorize each of his siblings with either their traumatizing secrets or false rumors that would ruin their reputation in the eyes of their beloved mother. He accused Octavia of using forbidden magic to improve her knowledge and powers when he heard Dodela telling her colleagues of Octavia's knowledge being incomparable to others. He accused Octavia of using forbidden magic to improve her knowledge and powers when he heard Dodela telling her colleagues of Octavia's knowledge being incomparable to others. Even though Noria never took part in the siblings' sinister plans with Henderis since they were children, she too became another subject for Hexius' schemes when some of her darkest secrets were revealed because of her brother. Hephalia too, with her controlling nature which Hexius hated the most, got caught up in the mess when her terrible secrets escaped their circle. Even Trialia, as useful as she could be, couldn't run away from Hexius' madness. Of course, Henderis was never excluded from the picture. The only ones who survived were Persephone and Decimus. Or so they thought.
Do you know, Prince Decimus doesn't really have any good qualities in knowledge. He is just pure bronze, no brain. That's exactly the reason why women didn't want anything to do with him.
Oh, really? I had no...
Hexius, I had enough of your games. Come face me instead. Come out, Hexius. Why don't we settle this for once and for all?
I have had enough of this, Hexius.
I never participated in any of your antics and discrimination against Henderis, but here I am being pulled in the exact same problematic hole you're all at. What did I even do?
Oh, please. Like you didn't let everything happen.
Who is really the enemy here?
Can you please stop? We are here to fix the problem, not to make it worse.
Like that would happen. Hexius made me look like I was a witch. Using forbidden magic? Really? All I did was study. I did no such unforgivable sin.
I did everything I could for Hexius. I helped him, but this is the payment I get?
Wait a second. You helped Hexius? You were the one who gave out this false information? You were the one behind this chaos?
I didn't mean it. I swear.
You made a fool out of us, Trialia.
I'm sorry, my dear sibling, but it is all mother's approval. I'm sure you do pretty much as the same.
That is enough, all of you.
It was all what the siblings needed to hear in order to stop the mess each of them created. The chamber is shrouded in a mysterious ethereal glow. Dodela the queen lies on her celestial pedestal, surrounded by her 9 children. Tension fills the chamber as a shocking revelation hangs heavy in the air.
My beloved children, there is a truth that I must reveal.
What is it, Mother?
The orbs I gave you, they are not merely vessels for your powers.
What do you mean by that, Mother?
They are not just vessels. They are eternal punishments.
Stunned silence blankets the chamber as her children absorb their mother's disclosure. Among them, feelings of anxiety and fear starts to surface.
A long time ago, our realm was torn by conflict, discrimination, much like the division we have seen recently. To restore harmony, they transformed those who fueled discord into an irregular shape, preserving their power, but imprisoning them in that form forever.
They transformed them for all eternity?
Yes, my child, they did it to protect our realm. The recent conflicts have led to new punishments, turning those who perpetuated division into deformed shapes or irregular polygons. I expected better from all of you. I expected you to use your powers for the greater good and prevent chaos. As Geometra's counsels, you need to ensure the realm's well-being. I entrusted you with the responsibility to bring harmony and balance. I ask for one wish, and that is for my children to work together to create a realm where discrimination and misunderstanding are replaced by acceptance and diversity. But you failed me. All of you are blinded by your greed and temptations. You have had everything coming for all of you. The discrimination against your own brother that maybe some of you did not take part of, but that cannot change the fact that you let it happen. That is not what siblings should have done to each other. It never was.
From the outset, Dodela possessed this knowledge. She was aware of their actions, aware that this would come to pass, that her children would encounter this circumstance, a trial of their loyalty to one another as family. With profound sorrow, Dodela placed her hand on each radiant orb, suffusing the chamber with her radiant light. One by one, the orbs absorbed the essence of her children, each embodying their radiant power. Dodela, in a transformative act, reshaped all of her children into misshapen, irregular, and distorted forms, but took her essence, shape, and life in exchange.
You're early.
You might have forgotten that we have a chaotic siblings who can see us if we wait until the morning.
Fair point.
Are you sure this is what you really want? You're in the perfect shape, Decimus. Now it's all gone because of me.
Nah, I want this. And you heard Mother. Things are inevitable. Even though she tried to avoid it, it still happened. We're bound to be cursed, but it's worth it. After all, we got our revenge, didn't we?
And none of them so knew it was us and never Hexus. He sure is getting a wonderful life after that. being blamed for everything, and we managed to get away with it. Music to my ears.
It only serves us right. After all, it was Hexius who bullied you and influenced the rest of our siblings to do the same to you since we were kids. And it was him who expelled my beloved wife for being an irregular polygon, just like you, of our society. What makes me angrier is the fact that he even had the right to destroy my wife's reputation, just to gain what he wants. All I wanted was a peaceful marriage outside royalty, and he ruined it.
Don't worry, it's all in the past now. I could have done this without you, though. After all, it was you who sabotaged all the information Trialee heard and told Hexius as according to plan. If Trialee heard besides what she has, maybe the outcome would have been different.
Hen, does it bother you that Mother's life became the price for all of this?
It does, but she already accepted it.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, I haven't told you yet, have I? Mother knew everything. She didn't try to avoid it though. She helped to make it happen. It was the curse she was willing to endure to break the cycle of discrimination. Can't you see, Decimus? There were never a spell that existed in prehistoric times that could change such a perfect shapes into deformed ones like what we are now. There were never any records of irregular shapes then. It was me who created the spell. I am the one who cursed this entire family for generations to come. All I need was for Mother's powers to activate them. I didn't even get my hands dirty for that to happen. She did it willingly. I want you all to endure them, so that you may know what it feels like to be inferior to others. Real blood or not, we are one and the same. And if I have to bring misfortunes toward this family to make every one of you realize that, I am willing to do so much more than let you suffer from the UNDECAGON'S curse.